Hello everyone, welcome back once again to this new tarot reading. I wanted to continue with the Red Velvet members series. This time is going to be Seulgi turn. Actually, I think it's pronounced Seulgi, not Seulgi, Seulgi. So I'm learning here. I hope I'm doing it right. So let's start to talk a little bit about her energy. I have seen a bit about her birth chart, and from what I could see is that she has a very important stellium in Aquarius. It means that a lot of the planets that are the most important when it comes to the building of a personality are placed in that sign. So she has a lot of Aquarius energy in her. I don't see much. The only thing that maybe is different is Mercury. Her Mercury is in Pisces. So yes, she is. I can see her uniqueness in all this Aquarius energy that she has. She has a lot of air, so she's probably very flexible, and that's why it makes her a great dancer, a very ethereal one. So let's move on with the archetype cards that came out for her. The archetypes that came out is the storyteller, the athlete, and the whisperer. As you can see, the cards have the color of green and a lot of blue, so those also represents a bit about communication and also about the air quality that I was talking about. I believe she's very intellectual, she's very mental, but also there's a sense of sweetness in her. I believe that maybe it's her Mercury in Pisces that makes her a great communicator, but also a great listener. Because, for example, the first archetype, the storyteller, I believe she is someone that tries to cheer people up, because I also can relate this to the whisperer. I think that she has the ability to use her words to heal people, to calm them, to soothe a bit of her of their own inner struggle. I believe that she is very capable of inspiring people with her words. I believe that she's very kind, she's very accepting, she is very open-minded, and that also is a big attribute. And also I think that with the card of the athlete, she also is someone that she uses her body to the full potential. I believe that her body and her strengths are also great assets to her, because she works with her body, and she wants to do the best. She wants to be the best. But not actually, not in the sense of being competing against other people. I think that she competes with herself. I think she is a very original person. She's very original artist, and she wants to bring different she wants to provoke in people different emotions, different feelings when they are watching her perform. So I think that for her it's really important to take care of her body and also to be in a good shape. And with the whisperer card, I believe that, because if we combine the whisperer sorry, and the storyteller, I can see the kindness of her, that Mercury in Pisces, and I see that sometimes maybe she tries to be the deliverer of the good news more than the bad news. She tries to sugarcoat a lot of things to not hurt other people's feelings. and because she's very compassionate, but at the same time I believe she has a hard time sometimes facing the truth, or sometimes saying things the way they are. I think that this trait maybe belongs to other members. Actually, not her. I believe that she considers herself very neutral. She doesn't want to get in. She doesn't want to choose between sides. She doesn't want to hurt anyone's feelings. So I think that she is very considerate, but at the same time, maybe she is too accepting of others. That it's like she doesn't let people, maybe people that done her wrong, or people that were mean to her, or people that made a mistake. I think she doesn't have the heart or the will to actually go and face the person and be like, yes, you hurt my feeling. Oh yes, she's the one that she wants to be the mediator, the kind of that brings everyone together. She wants to resolve the issue instead of going deep into the wound, or going deep into the issue to see what caused the issue. She's someone that sometimes doesn't want to face the hard truth about that sometimes people are mean, and they do it on purpose. So I think that she needs to build a bit of courage when it comes to this, because she could put into a position where people would feel like they could walk all over her, or that they could say anything to her, and she would, because she's so free spirit, and she's also someone that is not, she doesn't hold grudges or anything. She's very forgiving, and at the same time, this brings like this enables people to sometimes be mean to her, or say things to her that maybe she doesn't deserve, but she doesn't know how to respond to that. She doesn't know. She just evades. She should walk away, or she just disappears. She doesn't face the problem. So let's see the tarot cards that came out. For her, it came out the Temperance, the Six of Swords, the Knight of Chalices, the Eight of Chalices, the Three of Chalices, the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the World, and the Ace of Wands. So yes, I think she's building a lot of patience when it comes to the way the things are within the group, but I feel like she wants to move on already. She's someone that is very action driven. It's like she is also someone that needs to be constantly doing something different, otherwise she gets really bored, and it's like her creativity gets stuck. And I think that for some reason she feels like she's been put on hold, or she has to wait for other people's decision, or she has to wait for other people to give it an okay for them to move on. And she feels a bit like she's in this period of numbness. She's not nor happy nor unhappy. She's just is. She just knows. She goes with the flow. She knows that she has to do the best, that she has to deliver the best. But I think that with this attitude of going with the flow, sometimes her ideas can evaporate, and sometimes she loses a bit of her creativity, because she's like waiting for other people to make the decision. So it feels like she's not entirely free to do what she wants, and this is very unfortunate. um, especially because she's really talented. But I think that there's a lot of promises made to her, that actually don't um, don't come true. I don't know why, but I'm sensing here there's also someone that she's also this kind of person that somehow gets friend zoned very easily by males or by the opposite sex. Is like she like I said, she is an Aquarius, so Aquarius is very friendly. And but I think that when it comes to romance, this kind of confusion in her relationships and in her dynamics also um, take place, where she actually finds someone that she likes, but somehow she doesn't know how to um, what to do in the sense of romance, how to proceed, or maybe what's the protocol, because actually she has a lot of feelings inside herself, but she just doesn't know how to express them correctly, because she's very mental, she's very intellectual, and she is very she's someone that maybe doesn't have the amount of confidence in herself to be like, oh yes, I could be uh, it's like she's not very in touch with her femininity. I believe that she is in touch with it when she performs, when she dances, when she uses her body in the stage, on the stage. She is able to develop and also unveil this and show others the power of her stage presence and her feminine energy. But when it comes to real life and when it comes to real interactions in the real world, she's actually very clumsy. So I think that sometimes she gives like these mixed signs, these mixed signals that the opposite sex doesn't know how to take. So they end up friend zoning her, and it's really annoying actually for her, because she doesn't know what she does wrong, but at the same time she just feels like she's unlucky, or that maybe that person wasn't interested enough in her, but actually it's her energy that it's a bit erratic. It's a bit like it's like um, I don't know. It's like they never know what she wants actually, whether she wants a relationship or she wants a friendship. So it's like, and they are like too afraid to ask her, because it's like they see her as this very kind of goofy and kind of free spirit and very spontaneous girl, but also very in her own world. So they don't know how to interpret that energy of her, because it's like she's out of this world. She's almost like an alien. It seems it's very Aquarius energy. So when it comes to relationship, this doesn't help. Um, and then we have the Three of Chalices, the Five of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. So yes, I think that actually what frustrates her the most is this feeling of lacking that they have within the group. I feel like she feels like her energy is going to waste, or maybe her inspiration or her motivations. She really tries to give her best. Actually, I feel really sorry for her, because I feel like she is always that one person that always gives her all and always give her best despite of all the situations that she is going through, because she had really gone through a lot of times where she didn't have the strength, where she felt sick, where she had other personal issues, and she still delivered in the stage, like the great performer she is. So it's really sad to see that sometimes she feels like her motivation or maybe her own talent is being wasted because she doesn't have a place to pour that energy, to pour up that energy. It's like it's going nowhere. It's like it's stuck, and it's almost everything is the same, and she just shows up. It's like a routinary job, you know, when you go and yes, I have to do this, I have to check in, I have to keep this organized, and you know that the routine is almost the same. She feels the same about her role in the group. She just knows that she has to show up and she has to do her thing, and at the same time she feels a bit stuck. It's like she wants something else for herself. She wants to feel like she's been challenged, or that she is being considered for other projects maybe, or some kind of novelty, something new. I think that she has a lot of passion inside of herself. She has a lot of ideas, she has a lot of sides of herself that she wants to show people, but somehow I see that she is with the group and the group is working. Yes, they are working, but it's like the concept, or maybe the whole process of promotion and stuff is very known to her. It's like they had done this a lot of times, and it's like, and now with the pandemic, and now that there are no concerts, and now that there are like a lot of restrictions also, I think that she finds that her inspiration is stuck, and that she just does what she knows best, but that's it. So I think that she's someone that maybe people from the company need to pay more attention to her and to her abilities, because I believe that she's really hardworking and she's really constant, and she's someone, I have the feeling that she's someone that never complains about anything, that she just, like I said, she just goes with the flow. She knows what to do, she knows what to say. She's very polite to everyone. She's very humanitarian. She's very considerate. So she always tries to have the best mood and the best adaptability for. It's like she just goes and does her work, her role, but at the same time she has a lot of more potential to develop different things for herself. So I don't know why the company doesn't see that, or doesn't give her a bit more of other projects, because I believe that she's really interesting. She's a really interesting artist. She has something that other idols don't have, and especially she's very ethical. She is very fun to work with. She's a really fun girl. She's really outgoing. She's not problematic at all. And she's someone that because she's not very emotional, she's not someone that is going to have, you know, like ups and downs, like a roller coaster of emotions. If she's going through something in her personal life, it's like it won't affect her performance, because she's actually very professional in that sense. So I don't know what's going on here. But then we have the Seven of Pentacles, the World, and the Ace of Wands. So yes, I believe that for her future, maybe before this year ends, a cycle is going to be over. Maybe they're going to start promoting for what they're doing now, and actually start like close that cycle and start one. I think there is going a new and more exciting chapter in her life is going to open up, is going to like appear, is going to be possible for her. There are going to be a lot of possibilities for her to grow and for her to connect with her inspiration once again. So I think that she just have to do her best and keep working the way she does until this period is over, and then when she will be able to have a fresh and more passionate start when it comes to her career. I think she should have to be patient because right now it's not a moment to make like drastic decisions. Also, that she just have to continue working the way she is, and she has to continue doing the routinary things she's doing, putting all the effort, putting all the work, and that hopefully this period will end soon, and they will start a new chapter. Probably, I think it would have to do with creating something new, like a new project, because I believe she wants to collaborate with other people. I believe that she wants to. I don't know why, but she feels really happy when she collaborates with people that she is not that she doesn't usually work with. I think that she is, like I said, there's something about her that she is really friendly, and that she is someone that is has this ability to connect with different people. So I think that it would be great if they could form, like some kind of subunit, or just let her do a collaboration with other artists. I think that she really has fun doing that. I think it she feels like her boundaries are being pushed, and she feels like she is doing something different, and she feels really motivated when she does. So I think that, yes, I think that she's someone that has a lot of talents, and also what I admire the most of her is the endurance she has, the physical and the mentally. She's actually someone that is really hardworking, and it's really it's like she's a strong woman. She's a strong woman, and she gives her best, and she's always she's very friendly. She's very she's I wouldn't say she's happy, for just being happy, but I think that she's like this breeze of fresh air. She's someone that is so like she's so free spirit that somehow she inspires you to be that way. So it's like that's why I think that they need to pay attention to her abilities, because she is someone special. So I don't know what's going on here, but she definitely needs changes, because it's like she's getting bored. She's bored. She's working because she's a professional, but it's not that she's connecting with her true calling. It's like she's losing the passion. It's like the fire is dying down, and it's like but also, like I said, I think that it all has to do also with the fact that she doesn't complain, or maybe the fact that she doesn't say anything. So she doesn't speak her mind either. So that's something that she definitely has to work on, because I believe that this is why the cards of the storyteller and also the whisperer came out, because there's something about the way she communicates, or about the way she doesn't communicate certain things, that just puts her in this place of being too willing to go with the flow, and so people uses this flexibility of her to actually being like, oh yes, do this, do that, yes, go, no, don't go. So since they don't see her like being really strong about it, like saying, no, I don't want to do this, they are like, oh yes, please go, oh yes, please do this. So it's like they keep pushing the boundaries with her, and they keep like requesting more things out of her that maybe she's not that really comfortable, but she doesn't say anything. So I think that she needs to speak up. She needs to speak more. She needs to be more vocal, more verbal about what she wants, because I think that if this is happening where her talent is being ignored, or maybe she's pushed to a side in the waiting room, is because it's like she doesn't talk. She doesn't talk, so sometimes people forget that she's there, which is really sad, but it's what I can see. So I'm going to leave it, guys, here, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.